This is the wicked world around us that we have to endure. And how do we rise up above it? You have to decide, what are you going to do? Are you going to let the world drag you down? Or are you going to try your best to live for the Lord the way that his word says? And he's got psalms and hymns and speaking to each other and all of these type of things. These are things that we should be doing. Okay. Instead, we are to have wonderful words of glorifying God in our hearts at all times, welling up in us so that we are not overcome by the world around us. One of my friends emailed me today, and he's been having some troubles. And I told him, I'm going through exactly the same things you are. What your email could have been my email to you. Okay. And I said, it's one of the things that his struggle is, well, I'm not able to read the Bible the way I used to. And I said, well, I don't have that issue. And the reason why is because I do nothing until I've read the Bible. There's nothing I will do. I mean, the coffee is going. That's a little different. That's something. But, I will do nothing work-wise until I have read the Bible in the morning. That is my determination. And then fortunately, I don't know what he does for a living. Maybe he's a plumber or maybe he's an electrician. I have no idea. Okay, he's just somebody I know through email. And I have the blessing of being in a church, so I have to correspond with people all day about church matters, and I have to, type sermons. I shouldn't say I have to. I get to type sermons. I get to do things that keep me in the Word all day. So I don't have that problem that he does. But the one thing with reading the Bible is I force myself to do that every day before I do anything else. And then secondly, is that I say this week after week because I want to spur people on to do it as well, is anytime that my key goes into the ignition of my car and it turns the car on, the first thing I hear is the Bible talking back to me. And it goes all the time that I'm in that car. And I don't drive a lot. I drive every morning. I drive 1.6 miles down to the mall, and I clean the mall, and I drive 1.6 miles back to the house. And then twice a week, I drive to the church, which is 6 miles maybe? So it's 8-minute drive, 2 ways. Okay, so you got 16, that's 32 minutes total, I guess. We'll say that. And then once a week, I drive to the projects, and that's probably a 25-minute drive. Okay, we'll say 25. So that's 50 minutes. So that's all the driving I do, unless I have to go buy something. I don't drive a lot. I drive very, very little. And yet I'm now on the 3rd time with this audio Bible. I'm finishing Revelation probably tomorrow, and I've only had this audio Bible for a short time. And then I had my previous audio Bibles that I listened to. So my thing for you is that if you want to try to keep the things of the world out, is to get a Bible and just play it in your car. It'll bless you, and you're not always listening to it. I got to admit, I'm not listening to it all the time, but it is always going. It is always being fed into me. And I would recommend that to people in this wicked world. Okay. Anyway.